back at you again. Try to get this phone set up so you can see me, man. Trying to think of what I can get to hold this joint. Something small like this. I got a phone holder though, so maybe I should pull that joint out. Hey, Rob Bike, get him in the building. We back after the live class with my brother, Kid Rob, Kid Paru. That boy went in on some information. Hold on. I'm about to start this over though. No, I think we might be good. They don't send out the notifications, man. Let them know we lit. We live. We back at it. About to crack heads and twist caps. Let them know we back on, man. This right here is not heavy enough, so maybe like this. This is big enough to hold. Hey, Rob, about to crack heads and twist. Yeah, that'll hold it right there. See? That'll hold it right there. Oh yeah, that'll do it right there, baby. Just right, like we like it. We're about to get ready to crack heads and twist caps, man. We just giving them time to get in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got disgruntled disgruntled customers. Like I said, we ain't worried about that, man. We keep moving. We keep it grooving, baby. We're gonna talk about the different art forms tonight. So we pulled a couple books off the shelf to show you some of the art form books that we got. So we got 45 people in here. We can get it cracking. So this first book we got. Now, look at this, good. That's all right though. I should have hooked I got a stand for this phone. I should have hooked it up. But I'm gonna use this book to prop it up after I get through showing this book. But this is The Art of Human Chess by Pepper Ken. This book right here is one of the art forms where Pepper Ken give you the game straight up, raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? That book there. All right. So now I can probably prop this up. That'll work right there. All right. The Art of Invisibility, which we did a tape on this already, on this book, The Art of Invisibility. Right? So we got that book. The Art of Seduction. These are the different books we're going to be talking from tonight. The Art of Seduction. Right? These are the art forms. Right? The Art of Deception. The Art of Deception. Right? We'll be talking about these books. And last but not least, my guy, J. Prince, The Art of Respect. Now, let me say this about J. Prince and the guy. We're going to start talking about The Art of Respect. Now, I read this book maybe twice. I read it whole through once because it's so good. Then I read it scan back through it because the stories that he got in there is so interesting. But I heard that Offset and J. Prince is going back and forth. And I'm gonna tell you about J. Prince, man. A lot of people didn't read his book. They don't know or study his history. In this book, Mayweather owed J. Prince some money for a fight because Mayweather was a fight promoter or a manager of some form. And Mayweather one gonna pay him. But Jay sent some niggas up there to Mayweather gym. And they got through busting all them big. Keep in mind, Mayweather's a billionaire. Mayweather's a billionaire. Jay, them niggas went up in there and made Mayweather pay Jay. The niggas that Jay sent, them niggas paid Jay. Now Mayweather's a billionaire. You got the best security. What kind of security Offset got? Do you got more security than Mayweather? All right, yeah, that's one thing. Then he talks about Agent Shoemaker or Schumacher. The FBI trying to kill him, and he beat them, the federal government. Cause y'all don't know about the thing that went down with him. It was Jay Prince, right? Jay Prince. It was Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, Suge Knight, and Dame Dash to try to set up their own black distribution label. Supposedly Jay-Z told the guys, the upper echelon who owned the distribution label, the front guys, the Jewish guys, what these guys is up to, and then next thing you know, they getting raided by the feds, which is what they said had happened. The only one that was left standing is Jay Prince, who now got him on another island. He riding around. He got ranches. He got heads of cattle. He got more than one business. He do boxing. He got his own boxing promotion team. He set up boxing gyms in Houston. He bought his projects that he lived in. He bought the whole projects, Fifth Ward. Probably giving people a free rent over there. All the convicted felonies that get out that's from the Fifth Ward and from different parts of Houston, he give them a job, or he help them get their life back together where they don't kind of get out and do the same thing and be criminals again. Now, I didn't like that part about what Charleston White said about the one part, because Jay Prince do a lot for Houston. Coming out to Jay Prince, you want to go take out the whole Houston. Because Houston loved Jay Prince because of like a lot of people that ain't from Houston don't know all the stuff that Jay Prince do in Houston. Yeah, like he give to the homeless a lot. He real active, but Charleston White just looking for a clout. He got that clout. He got that clout. But you live by the clout, you die by the clout, my nigga. You live by the clout, you die by the clout. You see? And yeah, man, he don't want to fuck with Jay, man. Listen to what I'm telling you. Like I ain't taking up for Jay, and I'm just saying, based on studying what I know, Jay they had a track that they did with Scarface, and I think it was either Dr. Dre or somebody had to clear it, and they couldn't get it cleared. And Dr. Dre, he went into hiding. When Jay was trying to get in contact with him, he go into hiding. And into the mountains somewhere. And keep in mind, Dr. Dre, I don't know if he was a billionaire then, but he's a billionaire now. And I'm pretty sure he had good security if he can run and hide in the mountains, take a private helicopter to the mountains and hide. That's why I like that Grand Theft Auto, the storyline they show, you get to play with Dre at the studio and rescue Jay on Grand Theft Auto. I got that game, right? I ain't played it in a while though. Yeah, but what I was saying is that nigga Jay got two niggas found Dre hiding in his bunker in the middle of the mountains, and they got in there past his guards and put a phone to his ear and told him, "Hey man, Jay need to talk to you, man," and they had guns. They said Jay need to talk to you. They put the phone to Dr. Dre ear. Made Dr. Dre clear the song right then. Do Offset got the same security as Dr. Dre? Like the type of security he had? Okay, he go hide out in the mountains. Now I'm with Charleston White when he say Jay Prince saying a lot, but really he ain't really saying much. He just saying if you come out to me, I'm gonna defend myself. That's his right. That's his freedom of speech to say that. But I understand that he's saying that these guys are mob bosses and all that, but they shouldn't be talking. Yeah, but he ain't read. These people ain't read. What you read Jay Prince's book, you'll see about the order of respect. Now, I just want to give you a quick background on Jay Prince, or what's really what's in the book. Go with the book, man. Go with Jay book, man. Right? But I just want to give you a quick synopsis of what's in the book, some of the storylines. 'Cause I read the book. The book is it's good. Like me, I can read a book in like a day or two if it's got a good like if it's rolling. Like these books, like the Pepper King book, these books I can read. I read all these books like in a couple, like less than a couple days, cause they easy reads. They easy to go along instead of just like a lot of the novels I got. You got to sit there and be like really zoned out to be on them novels, like the Harry Potter collection. We got the whole Harry Potter collection. My wife got the whole Harry Potter collection books. So those type of books. Even though Harry Potter is good too, once you watch the movie, it makes it easier to watch the book, read the book, because you got like okay, you got all the images in your head as you're reading the book. But to go in on the order of respect, in order to have respect for somebody to give you respect, you got to have respect for yourself first. You got to have respect for yourself first, right? And respect is different perspectives on it. One of my teachers, Mark Brady, used to teach that respect don't mean what the definitions they gave. It means it breaks down in two parts, which means which means to do again, and spec means to look at or to observe. So it means to respect really means to reobserve or to relook at again and again, right? So that's what it really means. Respect. It means to look at something again and again, to study something, to observe something. Uh, Now we can go into the Mark Brady breaks down like the age of the 55-year-old versus the 15-year-old. The 55-year-old was already 15. So he don't gotta know what it is to be 15. He was already 15. But the 15-year-old don't know what it's like to be 55 because he never was 55 yet, unless he remember his past lives. We can go into that too, but for the most part, respect your elders. It's just natural order, man. Now I ain't say, now a lot of people just because they old elders don't mean they old mentally. They could be still kids in the mind. So that's a little, it's a thin line on it. So you got that 5%ers. That's what I call the 5%ers. Those old people who still act like a kid. That's the 5%ers. But for the most part, respect your elders because you ain't never been their age before, and one day you're gonna be their age. And how do you want to be treated when you become their age? Do you want to be treated like crap? When you so you got the elders, right? They 55, 60 people that need our help because they going out, right? When you get that age, do you want to be treated? So how you treat people like you want to be treated, to sum it up, really. So when you get 55, do you want people to be talking crazy to you, little kids talking crazy to you and not listening to you? Because if you do, just remember this. When you do the older people like that, when you get old, they going to do you, shit going to come 10 times worse to your ass. They going to talk to you 10 times worse because you got to keep in mind, shit's speeding up here. So the kids are getting brighter. And they got more slicker a kid that say some shit slick, man. I'm telling you, that'll blow your brains. Intelligence, natural intelligence. Because we smarter. We didn't have, when I was a kid, we didn't have the smartphones. My boys, they got their own tablet. They working that joint like, I had to give it to them and let them open it up for me. We didn't have none of this. There were pages just coming out when I was coming up. Pages. Well, a nigga paid you. Oh yeah, 911. I'm gonna have to go to a payphone and call a nigga back. That's shit when I was coming up. Now the kids, it's just natural intelligence because the kid now can learn fast without even having to go to school. I think school is gonna become obsolete. Based on how everything going now. People ain't gonna need to go to school no more. If you wanna know how to fix your brakes, you don't gotta go to school. Just go right on YouTube. You'll learn it. You do it a couple times yourself. Boom, you got it. You wanna know how to fade a nigga out on a haircut? Go online, YouTube. They tell you got your clippers. You boom. They show you how to do it. Boom. School's becoming obsolete, man. So school's gonna be obsolete, I think, in here in the next maybe 5 to 10 years. School's gonna go out. Ain't gonna be none more public schools. Kids are all gonna learn from the internet, and they're gonna try to take some kind of IQ test to see where they at. But most of the kids gonna be so advanced that they already like that, you know. But back to what I was saying with respect, the order of respect. If somebody older than you and you treat them like crap, if they good people and you treat them like crap, when you get that age, you just remember what we told you. This right here come back to you because how you did. It's come back to you. See, Charleston White said that ain't no such thing as what karma. Yeah, nigga, that's what you call it, but that ain't what we call it. Ain't no karma. This shit right here is just how it is. It just goes right around like in a spiral motion. The whole universe is spiral. Everything is spiral. Your cells in your body is spiral. The universe is spiraling, going around and around. So what goes around comes around. Nigga, that's how we said it. We ain't know nothing about the word karma. It didn't even exist when we talked about this. For Charleston White to think that he could say what he want and do what he want to people and think there ain't gonna be no consequences universally. That's the order of respect. The order of respect means to keep in mind that how you treat people is how you gonna be treated. So when you treat people good, that's respect. You respect yourself. Thus, it's a high percentage that they should give you respect back. They're gonna want to observe you because. And how do you get respect? How do you get people to look at you? You lead by example. You lead by example. That's how you get respect. When people look at you and they see how you lead, like you ain't gotta be no their leader. I'm saying how you move. People watch how you move and they see that you move in a royal, a high level, in a leader type way, then they're gonna give you respect for that. Real respect, real recognize real, where I'm from. So another way to gain respect is to lead by example. Now, somebody made an example, somebody asked me, they say, hey, Young, man. They say, hey, Young, why the Anunnakis doing all this stuff and then they telling us don't do it? Well, you got to look at it as it is above, so is it below. It's a lot of stuff we parents do that we tell our kids don't do. Hey, don't do this. You hitting the tweed, hey man, don't be doing this. You drinking some liquor. Hey, y'all don't never get on this liquor. Cause cause I'm gonna tell you, man, they try to start us out at kids. When I was in the hood, they started us out at kids on all that, man, on the liquor, all that. And so by now, we supposed to be already cracked out or whatever, whatever they got us on. Some of whatever the vices is. They started us out when we was young, man, influencing us. But some of us made it out because we was intelligent, natural intelligent, and some of us overcame a lot of these adversities in our communities by using the order of respect without knowing it. Respect is how you treat others, and others in return should treat you the same. But I'm telling you, it's good. You gain good energy by respecting your elders and keep giving them the same courtesy that you would hope to have when you become their age, which is, I'm telling you, it's critical. It's critical, bro, because what if you cripple or you need help going to the bathroom? And because you were mean as a kid to old people, now when you get older, nobody there to help you, and they mean to you. As you don't never know what can happen, man. We hope for the best, though. We hope for the best. But so yeah, keep that in mind as about your parents, how you treat your parents. Honor your mothers and your father, so your days could be good when you get that age. Your days will be good because you treated your mama and father with respect. your kids do the return. Now I ain't gonna. Now I'm hoping that I don't get some of the comment that I got because we was on another level. I wasn't necessarily bad. I just was always trying to do something, and we was gang banging and all that. So got kicked out of school, like all that, man. I made my mama cry. My mama cried when I got kicked out of school because they told her I wasn't gonna graduate, but I still graduated. See, that's another thing about respect. Proving people wrong is how you gain more energy. Proving people wrong. When they say you can't do nothing, do something, go out and do it. I ain't talking about something when they say you can't do nothing bad or somebody tell you something, hey, don't do that, man, that ain't a good idea. I'm talking about when people say you can't do something that's gonna benefit you and gonna be good for you, go do it and prove them wrong and watch how much power you get for the next guy that steps up, to say you can't do it. Right? Right? When a nigga say I can't do something, he gonna be the first nigga I show what time it is. Right? When nigga say you can't, man, nigga can't do that. He gonna be the first nigga that we show what time it is. like Rich Homie Corn said. Right? We're gonna be the first nigga we show what time it is. When you tell me I can't do it, I can do whatever I put my mind to. Why? Because I got respect for myself. I look at so having respect for yourself is like looking in the mirror. It's like looking at yourself over and over again to better yourself. To how to keep in mind, always strive to better yourself. And I wanted to talk about that. The other book I was going to pull out is called The 4 Stages to Wealth. We may talk about that on another class, but one of the stages is invest in yourself. When you invest, all of y'all, everybody that's watching right now has got a talent. It might be something you think that nobody might even think of, but you got some type of talent, whether it's singing, dancing, writing, rapping, drawing, building some kind of new technology, being just a high level scientist, a teacher, astronomer, astronaut. You got some kind of talent. And what you got to do is make sure you invest in that talent. When you invest in that talent, you have respect for yourself. You gain more respect for yourself when people see that you investing in yourself and you investing in your craft. If you do brakes, if you're a mechanic, get tools. Keep your tools. If you're a preacher, keep your Bible on you, man. If you're a imam, keep your Quran on you, man. That's your lane. That's your talent, man. You gotta keep your tools on you, right? You know what I'm saying? My tools up here, right? We pretty much try to put this in the head so we can memorize it and spit it right off the top. But I know, and then too, sometimes nowadays it ain't good to go off what nobody say, but I think Jay back in the, maybe he don't do it now, but Jay used to back in the day. If you said something about Jay, especially if you was in Houston, you might was a rap. And one of these, and I think it's in this book. I don't know if I read this in this book or not. I can't remember for sure, but it's a storyline where a guy was selling bootleg DVDs. Yeah, I think I said that on a video. A guy was selling bootleg DVDs of Jay Prince music from Rap-A-Lot, like Scarface, Ghetto Boys, right? Some guys went to go see that guy. When they went to see that guy, they said it slow down and pretty much beat the brakes off the guy, took all the music out of there, and told him if he opened that store back up, that they said he was stealing his money from Jay. I'm telling you, man. So he got convicted felonies, 200-300 convicted felonies hired on his payroll that he got out of, that he trying to get out the streets and get them doing the right thing. And if you messing with Jay, you messing with their money. You messing with their well-being or they livelihood in Houston on the streets. And they mama and them livelihood who live in the Fifth Ward projects. You messing with these people out of here. So, man, you had to, if Jay really called a cavalry down on you, man, you had to call National Guards to protect you, brother. You have to have a whole bunch of niggas because these niggas don't give, and the niggas that roll with him, they don't care about National Guards. They will smoke you right in front of National Guards and put their hands behind their back and say I did that for Jay, man. I saved Houston. I saved Houston by taking this nigga out, and they don't Jay don't even have to worry about him. I'm telling you, man. I saved Houston. So when paid goons. Now I don't know too much about the Offset murder, but like I said, I already broke that down. I don't think Jay was even involved with it. Big J. Lil J know about it though. I believe they paid Lil J to set this whole thing up. But that's just allegations. But they can't touch Jay. Why niggas said out when the shit happened, they said all the FBI finna do this. Niggas finna get this. Man, them niggas still out partying and drinking and knocking girls down, riding around in Bentleys with their dog in the car right now. Ain't nobody touched them boys. The feds, so all the niggas y'all name, said they were gonna go out to Jay Prince and them after the dude got killed. Why? Because, like I said, Quavo knew that boy. He brought that boy down there for that. These boys got to come. They up for that $100 million mark. P, what's the nigga name? P Gotti, the nigga that's over quality control. They up for they made it to that number, and they got to do something for that number in order to go past that number. So now they did something for that number. And Offset was there for that number. Now, Lil J, they said Lil J walked around the body like he because Lil J saw a whole bunch of niggas get smoked. You don't know that though. That ain't nothing to him to say a nigga get smoked. That ain't nothing. Them niggas, it's really mob for real. Like when niggas don't really know though, it's really mob for real. In Houston, man. In Houston though, not in Texas. He don't run Dallas, I don't think. Now, if Charleston White was threatening Jay Prince for real, they don't give a fuck if he know the feds. He did. Them niggas will kill him and go to jail in due time. You gotta keep in mind. Allegedly, I gotta say this for screen. Allegedly, a dude was driving back from Mexico or Arizona or somewhere. Jay Prince used to own a car lot. A dude was driving. I think he talked about this in his book, but he don't allude this to the fact that it was him that had the birds. Maybe it was like 100 and some birds in his car in the bumper, and the feds got a tip on it, and they arrested. They caught the guy and found no dope. The dope was supposedly Jay's. He was driving it back to a car lot. That dude wouldn't tell on Jay. If he told on Jay, he shut down the whole Houston. So that dude took 25, whatever they gave him. I think it was 20-something years. Maybe longer than that. Maybe in life. They offered him life because he was snitch. And he took that for Jay. So if a nigga take life in prison for Jay, man, if you was real for real about touching Jay or anybody in Jay family, you gone for real, man. I'm telling you. And they don't care if it's there's nobody, some people found out about it. That's how serious it is if you for real about it. You gotta read Jay Prince's book and know who Jay Prince is. To me, he might be one of them little damn dark skinned Etruscans, the Moors. He's short, the name Prince. See? Prince is tied in with the Williams though. Prince, Williams, all these families that's running the music industry, the black families are all the royal families, bloodline families when you trace them back. Yeah, but more about respect. So I'm gonna give you another way to get respect. How you get respect is, like I say, you gotta carry yourself a certain way. You gotta demand respect. And to see me, still to this day, you can't tolerate disrespect. Now I ain't saying you gotta get physical with nobody, but when somebody first sign of disrespect, you gotta get on it right then. You can't let it keep going because it'll grow like a wildfire and keep on doing it. So as soon as you get like say the definition of respect is different. It's different, but the first sign of disrespect, you gotta be on it. That's how Jay is. Somebody said, and disrespect for him really was messing with his money. Hey, I would tell you, hey, like you can say what you want, but you can say what you want probably about Jay, over the wire and shit, he probably ain't gonna respond to that. He probably say something back, which you go back and forth if he see he can make some money off of it. But I'm gonna tell you how you do. How according to I read his whole book, so based on my reading this book, disrespect for him is messing with his money. Because every time somebody messed with his money, that's when he was on them. You know what I'm saying? When Dr. Dre was holding the track, that was messing with his money. Because he had 1,000 of these. He had already printed out so many copies of this shit, but he couldn't put it out until Dre signed the papers. So Dre was messing with his money, man. Jay went out to him. Mayweather. Mayweather was owed him $250,000, I think. Jay went out to him. Anybody that really owes some money, you owe Jay some money, now that's when you're on another level. No games. Shout out Jay Prince and the family, man. Cause I like Jay Prince. To me, he represent at least he represent a guy that made it, even after the COINTELPRO was on him trying to kill him, trying to murder him. He talk about that in his book, how the COINTELPRO tried to get him to pull in McDonald's parking lot, and they had a dude staged in the car with a sniper rifle. They were finna get ready to shoot him. But as soon as he pulled, they wanted him to pull in this dark parking lot, and they had a dude had a car, a Cutlass Supreme rigged out like where they can shoot from the trunk, where nobody can see the shot. So as soon as he pulled up in his Prowler, they were gonna shoot from the trunk and kill him. But Jay thinking with his head, he said, I can't pull over there in that dark alley when I'm all this or that McDonald's parking lot where they got the lights all shot out. I'm gonna pull over here in this service station where all the lights hit. And then Jay had already had some people following him, like 3-4 cars up behind, following him. And so when they pulled up in that parking lot over there, that's when them dudes watching, but they were finna kill him in that parking lot because they couldn't get him in. The feds couldn't take him down like they did Irv Gotti, Suge Knight, and Dame Dash. So they tried to kill him. He talked about it in his book. And the same thing that they was doing, he said that first they were the COINTELPRO. When people leave Rap-A-Lot Records, they'll stop them and plant dope on them. And then try to get them to say that Jay Prince selling dope, try to frame these guys that coming from Rap-A-Lot, try to get them to say that Jay Prince doing some kind of drug thing so they could take him down. These guys wouldn't tell. These guys were playing whole ounces on guys, and guys getting 20 years in jail, just getting dope planted on them by 30 FBIs, and they still wouldn't tell on Jay or say Jay did nothing. And they was harassing everybody that leave. So what Jay did is hire a private investigator to start investigating these guys. And come to find out that Agent Schumacher and the other guy, they had already killed several guys. They already killed 8-9 guys already that the government wanted out. And they put these same guys, I'm saying allegedly, they put these same guys. Now they ain't allegedly, Jay Prince actually proved it. He got a fucking private investigator. These guys were put on Jay Prince to kill him. And when the Jay Prince found out they were trying to kill him, he actually got on his jet and flew to D.C., I want to say. They can talk about that in his book. And he talked to the government and told them that you got some rogue agents down here that's trying to kill me. And don't be mad. Jay told him, don't be mad if I come out on top. Jay told him, don't be mad if I come out on top, man. Right in the book. So, yeah. Respect. Even the government give Jay Prince his respect. How you think your brother got islands and shit? Now I don't know what about the Pimp C thing. Do I think Jay had him set up? No, I don't think Jay had him killed. Jay would have made too much money off of him if he was still been alive. Jay would have been making more money. He ain't making that much money. He would have made more money off of Pimp C alive. They're dead. So I don't think Jay killed him. I think the niggas that got with Pimp C, a chick killed him, and the chick that got him was a part of the Baphomet, because he had came out and started talking about the guys that was high in the car with the little boys and niggas in Atlanta. You remember Pimp C came out and was talking all that stuff, right? So the guys I think they put the play on them was a part of the order that do all that shit right there. And they not the Illuminati. They the Boule. The Boule not the Illuminati. They the servants of the Illuminati. Right? The servants they like the third man. They're not even the middle man. They're not even the middle man, like the third man down. But yeah, respect. We're gonna talk about just respect, man, because I like the order of respect. So let me get a drink. So what else I want to say about the order of respect? Yeah, be about your business. See, in relationships, a lot of women treat they men like boys. Still, grown ass men get treated like boys, and most of the time it's because the man that they calling the boy ain't. It's certain things that they don't see that they know. All right, so women. Let me break this down first. So a woman has in her mind what a man is, and it's most of the time is what her. If she had a good dad, it's what her dad is. Like so whatever her dad was doing, if she had a good dad, whatever her dad took care of the house, paid the bills, paid all the bills, whatever her dad did is how a woman looks at what a man is. If she had a good dad, right? And how if a man had a good mother, he looks into the woman as the traits of a woman as what looking for his mother, looking how okay if this girl just like my mother, right? That's what a man is looking into because idea of a woman is what his mother is if he had a good mother, right? So if you meet when you meet a woman and you resemble their dad, not look like him, but the characteristics of how you handle yourself as a man resemble their dad, so they'll treat you like a man because you are a reflection based on respect. Respect means to look at, right? We're still dealing with looking at. So they will if they look at the respect that they got to get their dad, the respect that they get their dad, they give you the same respect if they look at you in the same light as their dad. Not saying you're on the same you like that you their daddy too. Some people, some women, my wife might say that though, just to be, because she one of them, you know. But they'll look at you like the respect that they give their dad, they give you the same respect as a man because you handle business just like their dad. Most women like security. That's what my wife always preach. She like security, and for some strange reason, they think that money is the way out, the security. Money is the security for women. Uh, I mean, if they lose their job, they don't got no. They got if they go all the way out of business on their hustle, they man got everything covered and they'll be straight, so they can just bounce. You like a trampoline. Say my wife called me a trampoline. If she fall off, she just bounce back. When she just bounce back off me and just bounce right back up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta be in your relationship. Both of y'all gotta be like trampolines for the other one. You bounce off of her, she bounce off of you. My wife, like my mother, my wife even graduated from the same school as my mother. I'm telling you. She even graduated from the same school as my mother, high school. Uh, my wife is like a combination of like all the girls that I like mixed in one girl. I got lucky. It's like I almost like conjure her up or something, like from the universe. Cause she like all the girls I like in one girl. You know what I'm saying? So I did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? With my wife. Uh, yeah, I love my wife too. Night. Hey, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. Yeah. So in order to get this respect from your woman, you gotta get what she think that a good man is, and then you gotta like live up to that, and then you should gain the respect. Now some brothers are doing that, and they still get treated like shit. Now you might have to get away from that chick, because that chick might ain't no real woman. Cause a real woman ain't gonna do no real man like no bad. Ain't gonna do no. A real woman ain't gonna treat a real man like a boy. A real man ain't gonna treat a real woman like no little girl. Vice versa. So a real woman is gonna treat a real man like a man. She ain't gonna treat you like a boy. So that's the thing. So if you're doing the real man things, like you know what I'm saying, if you're doing the real man things, taking care of shit, and then you can still treat her like a boy, then you ain't with no woman, you with a little girl. You with a little girl. And so two things gonna happen. Either you gonna either move on and get you a real woman, or you gonna sit there and have to wait till she grow up and raise her, or vice versa. If you're a little boy, you got to sit there and raise him like his mama, and grow him up. Then he might eventually become that man that you're looking for. You because some women like to make their man, create their man, mold them from scratch, get them while they're young, train them up. Next thing you know, he a Fortune 500 company CEO. I built him all the way up. Women like to do that. They showed a movie about that. What's the name of that movie? When she got that dude Bobby Brown and fixed him up. Is it called Two Can Play That Game or something like that? Where she fixed the guy up. Right? That's a good one. Two Can Play That Game. What she fixed the guy up, get him off. Some women like to do that too. Get a man out the streets. So some dudes will be diamonds in the rough, right? But yeah, so we talk about respect, man, the art of respect, man. And how you get that respect from your woman. Like I say, if you got a woman that treating you like a little boy and you really handling business, it's really rare though. I ain't never really seen it. Like and the women nowadays, they do got a certain type of mind control, not like on a certain type of ideology based on the propaganda and TV of what a man should be nowadays. So the younger crowd, man, I hate to see what's gonna go down with what they think a man gonna be. They think a man is NBA YoungBoy, a nigga that sag his pants, and it seems like he's starting to get a little bit better since he got his new baby. I keep an eye on everybody though, man. It sounds like he's starting to get a little bit more calm. But I ain't listened to none of his music recently, cause Daryl ain't had no more to play it in my ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate the little brother or nothing. I just think that since he got so much power right now, he could change the game. But I can't tell another nigga what to do, cause I want you to do you. I can't tell you what to do. So do you. You know what I'm saying? I only can give my perspective, and hopefully the niggas listen. Yeah, but keep in mind, man, handle your business. If you got kids, you got a wife and kids, handle your business. Bust your ass. Fight. You gotta be the quarterback of your team. It's your team. Your family is your team. You gotta be the quarterback. Shout out Patrick Mahomes, man, for putting it down for the Chiefs. That brother was hurt, and he was running to win that game. You see how he was hurt? He was in pain, but he was running. So sometimes as fathers, we can be in pain, but we gotta still keep running to win that game for our family. As a quarterback, you gotta keep running and win that game. Make sure everybody's straight. You gonna be straight. Your family's straight. You gonna be straight. It's gonna pay out in the long run. You gonna get a chance to take a break. But if you're young like we are right now, you got a young family, grind. Get your family a secure place to live. Get your family some land. Make sure your people straight. Get your boys educated, your daughters or your sons and daughters, get them educated so that they can, and then pass everything that's fire. Everything you got that's you think to be superior wisdom as far as being a hustler or coming up in life, period. Pass that down to your kids. Right? Pass it down to your kids, right? Pass it down to your kids. What else I want to say, man, about respect? I think we talked about the relationship part about the respect as far as like the women and the man. Like same thing with my women. If you got a man that don't treat you like, if you're a real woman, and most of my women, they do pretty good. There's a lot of real women out here. There's a lot of real women out here. My women, they pretty good on keeping it real. So if you got a man that don't want to treat you like a real woman, then he a little boy. He ain't no man. Right? Now you can do two things, maybe even three, because it's really always three. You can sit there and raise that boy into a man, and you can mold him, because you gotta look at it like this. It's good size, it's bad size to everything. But the good side is you get to mold this boy into the man that you want him to be. And then it depends on your type of how much of an artist you is and the alchemist to get him how you want him to be. Or you can move on and get you a real man and stop wasting your time with them little boys. Stop wasting your time with the boys, man. Give it a real man. Because a real man go handle business. Ask my wife. She'll tell you. My wife can tell you I'm square business. I'm square business. I'll fight. I'm fighting for my family. I put on for my people. Just hopping on. Well, the topic is the art. We was talking about the different art forms. We was talking about the different art forms of like art of respect. Mainly the art of respect, though. Man, you missed a lot, man. If you're just not coming in right now, you missed a lot, brother. You might have to go back and check the beginning of the tape out. We're about to get ready to get off in a minute. But you may want we got probably about 15 more minutes. We're going to get off. So you go back and check the tape out in the beginning. We just dropped a lot of game up in this, man. It's just flowing tonight. What else I want to talk about? Respect from your kids. Now, like I say, your kids gonna treat you. Your kids watch everything you do. Keep that in mind. They watch every damn thing you do. And like I was saying earlier, the anarchists told us don't do all this with their laws and everything, but then they go and do it. They told us don't do drugs. They the one prevented drugs. God invented drugs, but then he told you don't do them. Yeah, because he doing them. So think about it. Your parents be in the room, tell you get out of here. Grown folks' business going on. Why? Because they doing something they don't want you to do. So the anarchists did like the parents. They was the parents that was doing the shit and telling you, man, I know you see me doing this, but it ain't good. Don't do it. It ain't do it. It ain't good. Same thing we parents doing right now. We do shit and tell the kids, oh, he saw me hitting that blunt. Oh, hey, don't do this shit. This bad. Yeah, nigga. Ain't nothing new. So how you get respect from your kids? Do your shit, but make sure you have it secure where your kids can't get see what you got going on, man. Don't get caught slipping by your kids and let them get into grown folk business. Like we don't show grown folks business on camera. We don't show. I ain't showing no guns, no drugs, none of that on camera. That's grown folks business. We keep grown folks business to grown folks. And grown folks business ain't for TV. I'm telling you. Grown folks business is XXX, X-rated TV. This is PG-13 right here. So when it comes down to your kids, if you're gonna do your shit, go off and do your shit. Don't do it around your kids because you gotta give your kids time to develop and make a decision on who they wanna be. And they really gonna want to be who you are. They're gonna take partners from you watching what you do. So if you want respect from your kids, do nothing but good things around your kids. If they always see good things, that's what's gonna be generated in their mind, and they gonna want to do good things. But when you start doing bad things, and you tell your kids don't do it, you just like the damn anarchists. Oh, I been this blunt. Hey, son, back up. You don't want to watch to go on in there. You don't want to hit. You don't want to see what I got going on. You don't want to do this. Then next thing you know, they doing it, and then you mad. Just like the anarchists, they told us don't do it, and then we went out there and did it. So they told us, and if they can't know every goddamn thing because they knew everything. They should have knew when they told us don't do it. We was gonna go right out and do just the opposite. That's how niggas is. They go right out and do just the opposite of what they told us. So maybe they must have intended on us doing it. If they knew enough to say don't do it, knowing they was gonna do it. What kind of person is that? Right? So they were trying to respect us, look at us. They were looking at us. Respect is give you the avenue that you need. It's like it's just self-dignity. It picks up your self-esteem. Because a lot of people got low self-esteem because they're overweight. They think they ugly. Nobody's ugly, man. Nobody's ugly. To them. If you ugly, it's only because you think you ugly. Not because nobody else said you was ugly. See, everybody else can think you ugly. But it ain't till you think you ugly, it's when you become ugly. Right? So everybody can think you ugly, but if you think you look good, you look good. It ain't until you let what other people think change what you think does. It projects your with who you are. So you can be fat, black, and ugly, is what everybody else said, right? But in your mind, you can be skinny and fine. Skinny fine, chocolate fine. You see what I'm saying? You all beautiful until you change. You change the way it is. So you beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's born beautiful. Everybody lives beautiful until they change in their own mind that they're not beautiful. So we got all these demons and devils out here that comes along and say, "Oh, nigga, you a fat, black, ugly nigga. Or you look like this nigga, or that nigga, right? Nigga, you look like a beast in the field or something, right?" And if you let that go into your skin, into your neural cortex, into your pineal gland, and you take it into believing it, then and start living it, then you be a fat. Just like he said, you'll be it. So you gotta think for yourself, man. Don't let nobody tell you what you are. You tell you what you are. You project your own image and feelings and emotions. Because keep in mind, you can be fat, black, and ugly, and there's somebody out there that like fat, black, and ugly. They obsessed with fat, black, and ugly. What you thinking is fat, black, and ugly, but it might be pretty to them. I know people like that. I know people that say, "Man, I don't want to mess with no skinny woman. I want a big woman, big chocolate or a big yellow woman that can cook," and they obsessed with that. And they want man, it's like the best thing in the world for them. So don't just because one nigga turn you down, don't worry about that. It's somebody out there for you that like what you are, that like you for you. Don't be with nobody that ain't gonna let you be you, cause then you wasting your time. So be yourself, and eventually you're gonna run into somebody that's gonna like you for being you, and that person is gonna respect you more because they like you for being who you are, and that's part of the art of respect. Being yourself, no matter what nobody say, no matter what nobody do, no matter the negative thoughts that they try to put into your head. Think positive about yourself, and positive things happen for you, and a positive reality will emulate. It says a school of here, yeah, right, yeah, right. I said brother teach the what he said, and all of the stars, the sum of one of you. I don't get what that brother's saying, man. But hey, you might have to retype some of your stuff, man. It look like a typo, man. It's all blurry and shit, man. The stuff that you're saying. Uh, yeah, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. We on live. Like I say, I got my laptop back there, my new laptop, and I'm gonna be on StreamYard. Well, I'm already on StreamYard. I got everything set up already. I just went on Zoom today with my guy Kev Haru because he got Zoom. He just not getting on it. So maybe I'm gonna eventually get him on StreamYard too. But we go off on StreamYard because Zoom messing with my camera, man. You know what I'm saying? You see how clear the camera is right now when we talking. What else I wanted to say, man? Because I wanted to bring out some good information tonight. Really just in terms of the spur of the moment, because I just actually got back when I had like by 5:30, went straight in with the class with Cape Haru. Then on this class we read back to back, right? And tomorrow I'm gonna talk to the brother Cape Haru and see what he got else lined up to come on. But that Queen joint was hot. It was good stuff, man. He did a pretty good job. What else I was gonna say? Oh yeah, we got that brother links in that tape. We got the brother go subscribe to the brother page. We got his links and stuff in the descriptions and in the comments on that tape we just put out. And that brother like, man, I should like that brother like, man. But the same way that brother, I did that brother while I just randomly found him and just put him on the show. That happened to me, man. with brother. Shout out brother Neb Haru. My brother Neb Haru, he put me on the Nikki. He got me on the Nikki Love show. He called me and said, "Hey man, Nikki wants you to come on her show. Nikki Love. Shout out my sister Nikki Love. I love Nikki Love. We call her Wu Na. She one of our high priestesses, our high wizards, our high alchemists in our family, right? She got a high spirit, right? Divine spirit. Nikki Love, I love her. I love Nikki Love. And shout out to her husband too, the brother. He kind of resemble that one brother. We was mixing him up with that one brother, Am Bay, I think that's his name. Yeah, but brother Neb Haru got me on Nikki Love show like in 2009, 2010. She was on Blog Talk Radio. That's the first time I started going live. And that's why I met Mark Brady at too, on that show. And then after that, Bodie, just like Bodie was going hard, right? And Bodie was like real hot then, right? And so I sent my number to Bodie through Facebook, and then Bodie called me, just out of the blue, just called me, just like I did Kib Haru. And I was like, I remember I got put on the same way. And I think the stuff that Kib Haru is saying, that stuff is heavy duty stuff, man. That stuff probably gonna still, it's even though it's like kind of like it ain't that old. It's kind of like 2000, but it's stuff that we needed to know. You know what I'm saying, to put more parts to the puzzle. Yeah, but the same way that I did with him is the same way how I got on. So I'm just doing, keep people how I want to be treated, or how I was treated when I got an opportunity to get on. So that's why I brought the brother on, and we're gonna be bringing other brothers on. We call it the Night at the Apollo, where we bring brothers on who got the information to teach what they know, and we ain't high and mighty, so we can't bring brothers on. We show love, baby. We real street niggas, man. I'm a real street nigga. You ask anybody that know me, I'm gonna show you love, same love you show me, same respect you show me, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Straight off the top. We ain't disagreeable. We ain't here to bad nobody that ain't bad mouth nobody that ain't bad at us. There's niggas out here like that though. Niggas just weird. Niggas is weird, bro. That's why we ain't fucking with that no more. We niggas weird. Niggas is weird. We heard what you said about the Malachi shit, but it's just the way shit is presented. It's just people shoot their own self in the foot. You know what I'm saying? They shoot their own. They shut their own self down. I don't know what's wrong with them. They shut their own self down when they go doing certain things. But it's all good. We got them where they needed to be in order for them to get their thing going. If they can't get it going from that point, we gave them that much respect. You see what I'm saying? We gave them that much respect to get them started, get them up there. But some people just roll in with them, and you got to move on, just like the Mark Brady thing. Yeah, but respect, man. The art of respect. Have respect for yourself, and I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. You can probably say shit on the internet, but if you in my face, if we personal around each other, and you disrespect me, I ain't taking no disrespect, bro, at all. Ain't none of that. It's zero tolerance. It's zero tolerance for disrespect. If we in the same vicinity. Now, if you online, yeah, well, you can say all that shit, but if I run into you now, make sure you can cash that check that you wrote when you brought the young elder name up, nigga. And we ain't doing no wrestling in the grass, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody weren't doing no wrestling. Well, I'm from, we don't do no wrestling. In the dirt, we don't get dirt on us. Wrestling with a nigga in the dirt. We put you in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So, it's all love though, man. We gonna keep it clean. Man, we ain't really got on that type of energy. That negative energy that people are trying to put out, ain't nobody gonna watch that shit, bro. You ain't gonna get over, ain't nobody gonna watch that shit, bro. A couple niggas gonna watch it just to see that you flunked out. After that, Ain't nobody gonna watch nothing else you put out. Just shot yourself in the foot. Some people just don't think, man. Even if you felt that way, you should have just kept it to yourself and stayed positive on your end. That's what we do. We stay positive, you know? So, hey, good luck to the brother and his endeavors. But I guarantee you, after he did what he did, he ain't gonna make it that far. And that's just my perspective. Might not be. He ain't got to let that be his perspective, but that's my perspective. He just tried himself. The little fans that he did have, they just cut off. So I don't get it. Respect, brother. Have respect, brother. No respect for the nigga that got you where you got. Honestly, and you might not think it, but the truth is truth. But you don't got no respect, man. Yeah. We don't gotta say no names. They know who the shoe fit, wear that shit. We don't say no names. But it's all love though. We ain't have nothing but love. We ain't show nothing but love. They can't say we did nobody wrong. We showed nothing but love. Free space. What else I want to say before we get out of here? Oh yeah, we're gonna be going to Atlanta here soon. We'll be dropping that me and Lifeway to do another event. So this time I'm gonna have a better camera crew because I did that little quick pop up little camera kit thing. Next time I'm having a real camera setup. So we can get like real 3D, 4D footage of this shit. And I'm gonna be out there like I was out there early last time. This time I'm coming late like everybody else. Like Lifewave, they come to like 4 hours after I was there. So next time I know when to pop up. And I'm gonna be down there I'm gonna be in Atlanta a whole 7 days. So we're gonna have like a 3-day event, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, me and Lifewave. And it's gonna be going down. We're gonna tell you when it's going down. Lifewave working on setting it up right now. It's probably gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be on a weekend though. When we go to Atlanta. So it says you left right after showed up. Yeah, well I'm about to get ready to, what you can do is just roll the video back because it's an hour long. But we dropped some heavy Jews in this video as far as respect, right? Getting your respect in the game. And, building a name for yourself. And, don't let no nigga play you, man. Don't let no nigga play you. Like, and it's different between, like, acting childish versus somebody playing you and keeping it 100. When somebody disrespect you, you correct it. You say what you're going to say. Be stern on it. And a fight come with it. And a fight come with, like, when I tell you disrespect me and I'm right there, I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and a fight come with it. And knife, fight, whatever you want to do. Because if I'm showing you nothing but love and you want to be disrespectful, see, now you a devil. And you see, we got devils get fucking sent back to hell. Devils get cast back to hell. And we don't cast no demons by speaking in no tongues. We don't cast you another way. I know how to cast demons back to hell. Tell him. We ain't talking about speaking in tongues, nigga. So be cool. Everybody be cool, man. Show some respect to your elders. Respect your parents. Respect your kids. Because you got to keep looking at your kids. Don't you got to keep watching them? Keep your eye on your kids. Respect your kids. And I hate you, like I said, I broke that down, how to respect your kids. Don't do shit that you don't want them that you don't got to want to have to tell them that they don't need to do. So if it's something that you're doing that you don't want your kids to see you doing, go off and do that shit. Drive around and do that shit. Go in the backyard. Get you a little, like a dog house like Snoop Dogg got in the back of his house. Shout out Snoop Dogg. Get you all my Crip niggas. Hey, get you a dog house in the backyard with a shed or something and go do your shit back there. Drink your beer, do your shit back there where the kids don't see it. That way they don't think that this shit is cool. Because this shit ain't cool. There's a lot of shit we do as parents ain't cool, really. And we tell them not to do it, but we doing it. Just like the Anunnakis told us not to do this shit, and they doing it. Don't commit adultery, and the Inky go knock down 25 niggas' wives. Yahweh tell us don't commit adultery, he go right out and do it. But he told us after the fact, though. After he did it, then he told us don't do it. Yeah, hey, by the way, don't do what I'm doing. Don't do this shit at home. Yeah, he said commercial like that. Hey, don't do this at home. Right? So we gotta start doing shit in front of our kids that we know that's bad shit, man. Drinking soda. Drinking soda is bad. Drinking soda pops is bad. Me and my wife don't even buy it no more. Only thing we buy is I only got 3 drinks. Now I ain't gonna lie, I got 1 sugar drink that's my vice. And that's red Powerade, fruit punch Powerade. When I put that shit in the freezer and let it freeze till it's almost icy, then drink that bitch. Man, you working outside more in the yard when it's cold, that red Powerade. I know they might have all the shit they said it had in it. Baby parts and shit. I know. I already did all the research on it. But hey, man, it is what it is. So like my free drinks is tea, water, mostly water though. I drink a gallon of water a day. Mostly water, tea, and for electrolytes and just when I just want something sweet to drink, I'll drink some fresh squeezed lemonade too. Fresh squeezed lemonade. So fresh squeezed lemonade sometime when we have dinner, or tea, lemonade. We do a mix like between tea and lemonade, like what you call it, like lead lemonade, like half and half. That's what they call it. Like half and half is like my favorite, half and half. But my one vice of drink that's made by man-made drink that's sold at the store and the corner stores, it's a red Powerade, man. That fruit punch Powerade ain't no joke, bro. I'm telling you. I got some of them over there. Well, somewhere up in here. But like I don't drink them every day though. I just drink them every now and then. I might throw one in the freezer, let it freeze halfway, like an icy, and then turn that mug up. Yeah, that lemonade, that tea, yeah, tea and lemonade, yeah, tea made. Yeah, so like I mixed the half lemonade with the tea, man, fire on ice, fire. That's what all we drink is lemonade and tea, tea lemonade, and the boys drink that juicy juice every now and then. But mostly water though. My wife make us drink a lot of water. Like she don't even buy juice like that. Make us just drink water. Yeah, but respect, man. We talked about this tonight. We're gonna be bringing more books to you to talk about every night. But like I said, the art forms, mainly the art of respect nowadays, because it's respect. Having respect can get you a long way, and it'll get you pull rank. It'll get you ahead in life. Having respect, keeping your respect intact, your integrity. Your respect is part of your integrity. So it'll get you a long way, man. Now, sometimes if you're in a place where you can't be where they can't respect you, then they don't need to be there. Because if they can't respect you, then they don't like you for being you. They don't like you for who you are. So that place is really uncomfortable for you. Thus, it's unholy spirits, as my Christian people will say. It's unholy spirits. It's making you uncomfortable. And a place that you uncomfortable is unholy spirits there. Your spirit is becoming unholy in a place where you're uncomfortable. But in a place, if you're comfortable there, then you being comforted by the comforter, the comforter. But we go into that, that's really Muhammad, the comforter. When we go into it, for all my people that, all my Sabians and Nuwapians, brothers, they already up to speed. But we just talked to my Christians and my spiritual people who still may be thinking on religion. We're not trying to make you religious though. We just talking to everybody. We talk with the Holy Spirit where everybody can hear us. Christians, Muslims, Jews, everybody. If you're in a place where you ain't comfortable, then that you're not gonna be able to live your life. You're not gonna be able to reach your potential. You're not gonna be able to. You're gonna be miserable and emotionally unorganized when you're in a place where you're uncomfortable. So make sure you're comfortable. And when you go to sleep in your bed, don't have a messed up bed where you're uncomfortable. Because if you're uncomfortable in your bed, you're gonna wake up uncomfortable, and then you're gonna become an unholy spirit. You're you can become of an unholy spirit. But if you lay down in your bed and it's comfortable and it's like laying on a cloud, you wake up like, I don't want to get up. I'm stuck. Some of y'all got them beds there where it's hard to get up, man. It's hard to get up out that joint. Some of y'all got them beds, it's like, man, this joint right here, you can probably sleep in that joint for 2 days and don't move because it's so like you're on a cloud. So like an old man told me, invest some good money. Whatever you do, if you don't spend no money on nothing else, spend you some money on a good mattress. Because you spend at least 1/30 a day in the bed. 1/30 of your life in the bed. You spend 1/30 of your life mostly in the bed. So that way, so if you spend 1/30 of your life in the bed, spend you $2,000 on the mattress. Fuck it. Spend $2,000 on the mattress. Why? Because it's gonna be worth it. In the long haul, it's respect for yourself. You got respect for yourself when you get a good mattress, man, so you can sleep. You got respect for your body, that your body can rest and don't be broke down. Get you a good mattress. The air mattresses ain't no good. Hey, them motherfuckers bust. And then next thing you know, 2 or 3 weeks after, especially if you got kids, they run right up in there with a knife. The next day and bust. They got these new mattresses out. They call not the Posturepedic joints is fire. Matter of fact, I talk about this in my book called A Dream Scroll. You want to get my book, send me $45 donation to the Cash App or PayPal, The Young Elder. The Young Elder, not The Young Elder with an S, just The Young Elder. Coin Swell Young Hill should pop up when you see that. $45 donation for all 8 books by The Young Elder. We still got that deal going on. Leave your emails in the link so I can send it to you in PDF form. We only got them in PDF form. What else I want to say? Yeah, have respect for yourself. Spend you some good money on a mattress, man. At least the top one. That way, when you lay down and you sleep, you can get good rest because it's gonna pay off in the long run. It's respect for yourself. It says memory. Yeah, that memory foam. They got some of the memory foam is not good, but because it actually makes your back worse. But they got a new type of memory foam now. That's a better type of memory foam. So you might go with that new joint. But they got the Posturepedic joints. What you want to do is when you go buy your mattress, go in there and lay on that joint inside the place. Lay on it. See how it feels. Lay on it for about 25 minutes. See if you go to sleep on that joint. See how you feel on your back. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. But I think we out, man. After that, I think we out, bro. We said enough tonight. This was a good one, though. We'll be back probably tomorrow with the Anarchy class. For sure, we're going to be back tomorrow with the Anarchy class. I already got the folder done already. I actually could have did it tonight. But I had to bring my brother on tonight. So he took up that class, so we'll do it tomorrow. Hey, peace. Love. Harmony, divine love throughout the boundless universe, Islam, you know what I'm saying? Peace, respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my Jamaican Levite brothers say, respect, man. Respect, my Lord. Right? Rosh Khan, man, down, blonde dog. Bomba clot, man. We out. We love you. Oh, Wadu.